One Resistance and to rally with you and to join with the thousands of women that are going to be here tomorrow. So I left Washington early this morning as it overflowed with Trump and the Trumpettes, and I'm glad to be home and stand on our side against their side. Here we are at the capital of the Lone Star State, standing up against racism, against sexism, against homophobia. And when we stand together, we stand united, and we can stand up to the forces of aggression and reaction. I will say that the best response I got to the decision to absent myself from Washington today was from Patty up in Pflugerville, who asked, "Can't you get Trump to do the same thing?" Unfortunately, I couldn't, so we had to put up with him there. We're going to have to put up with him for another 4 years. We need to find a way that we are marching, that we are rallying every day, not here, not on Congress Avenue, but in our workplaces, in our schools, in our neighborhoods, in our churches. That's what it's going to take. Trump, he got all worked up about the fact that we were complaining about his bromance with Putin and about not being legitimate. You would have thought we asked him for his birth certificate or something. And we didn't ask him to go over and take any Mike Pence conversion therapy. We just asked him to be a little presidential, and that's what we need. In this great building that has been the center of so much small-mindedness, the efforts of Equality Texas and so many of you are paying dividends. And they're new allies, even a few Republicans, some business groups that are joining to fight for justice here. And I salute you on those successes. Though I must say, particularly listening to the Senate side, it seems to me that the GOP, the grand old party, has degenerated so that GOP now means guard our potty. I don't know what these people, how they misunderstood us. When we told them we wanted these busybodies to get out of our bedrooms, we didn't mean for them to go into our bathrooms. On a more serious note, when I left Washington last week on that trip, I was with my dear friend John Lewis. John Lewis, like me, is not the youngest member of Congress anymore, and his head is balding and it's shiny now. And you can look at the back of his head and you can still see the marks that were left by those batons on the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. And the struggle, almost killed there in the struggle for civil rights. I don't think that a tweet is going to leave much of a mark on him after all that he's been through. But his story and the length of his commitment to justice inspires us. We have to leave our mark. We have to leave our mark every day. We have to use every nonviolent means of resistance and opposition to this administration that we can. And if we do that, when we gather here 4 years from now, I think the only thing that people will be wondering is, did Donald Trump show up for the inauguration of the person that defeated him? In the meantime, there are a lot of activities that we need right here in this building in the legislative session and at the local and the state level. And I think if we pull together for LGBTQ rights, we can defend those rights, and that we are never going to yield to those busybodies, those flat earth people, those narrow-minded people that want to take us back, drag us back into a path we will never accept that path. Let's unite for a better